Is now the time to get behind the wheel with General Motors? I thought today on the Investment Advisor we'd take a look at the car company, the American car giant, General Motors. Now you know the name, but you may not know this particular version of General Motors. The old General Motors, your grandfather's General Motors, went bankrupt about 2010, 2011. Well, not exactly bankrupt, a technical word for it, but there may be other variations there as well. This is a new car company, and what does it make? It makes trucks. It makes SUVs, it makes trucks. Mostly it's in the light truck market, which you see on the road if you drive across the United States. Everybody wants to have a truck, like there are cowboys in the far west. Has that been good business for General Motors? It's been very good business for General Motors, except you've also read in the news not so long ago that General Motors closed down about 3-4 large car plants in the United States, one in Canada, but mostly in the United States. Why did they do that? They want to end production of certain sedan cars and focus production on these light trucks and some of the SUVs, specialty vehicles. Why? Margins are better. Cars may be better. The demand is there. 70% of the demand for General Motors products comes from these light trucks. Now the question you got to ask, can you make money owning General Motors stock? Let's take a look at the stock price, around $38 per share right now. High was about $45, $50 a share, so it's come off its high. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, General Motors, a car without good shock absorbers. It goes up, it goes down. Now the question is, at $38 a share, will you make money? Well, the yield isn't bad. The yield's almost 4%. General Motors does have cash. This is not a desperation move, closing down the Buick LaCrosse and the Chevy Volt and some of those sedans that you know on the road. This is a way to concentrate its cash on light truck manufacturing and on the higher margin businesses. It's horrible for those who've lost their jobs. It's horrible for the communities that will no longer have some of those businesses in them. Is it good for the shareholders? It might well be. The question you have to ask is, the yield is 4%. That's quite healthy in this low interest rate environment. It could look less healthy if interest rates go up. And General Motors hopes to throw off another $6-7 billion in cash down the road as it sees some of these cost savings realized. It all adds up to, I think General Motors is not a bad company. I don't think it's a great company. I don't love companies that run their businesses through layoffs and cost savings. It helps, but there's an uneven quality to it. So keep an eye out. Maybe 38, 36 is too rich for your blood. Maybe 30, 28 in a pullback could be more interesting. That's all the time we have this week on the Investment Advisor. I'm your host, Matthew Stevenson, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Remember, money can take care of you. It cannot take care of itself.